right, everyone. So we are T-minus 2 days from starting To Be Mindset. And what I really wanted to do today was to leave the majority of the call open for Q&A. I did want to do a quick review. This is not going to work because I'm just shaking all over the place. But I did want to do a quick review on the principles, the general outline and format, and the things that you will need in order to get started. So number one, the 4 principles are water first, 16 ounces before every meal, veggies most. Veggies should constitute the majority of the foods that you're consuming. Weigh yourself, get on the scale every single day and write that number down. Take a picture of that number, save it in an album called Weights, and track your food. Make sure if you take a picture of it or write it down, you know how much you're eating at each of the meals. The last 2 are going to help you realize if you're actually seeing results. So we went over the 4 principles that will hop you into the goals that you desire. Now we're going to go over what the plated is. Breakfast, 50% protein, 50% FFCs. Your lunch, 25% FFCs, 25% protein, and 50% vegetables. Your dinner is going to be 75% veggies, 25% proteins, and then your snack, we're going to start with 100% vegetables. If that's not enough, add 75-25 protein. If that's not enough, add 50% veggies, 25% protein, and 25% carb. So, things that you will need in order to be successful with not only this program, but any program. Number 1 is you need a tracker guide. You need something, whether it's a journal, whether you use the sheets provided in the To Be Mindset program. You need some way to track the meals that you are eating for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and any snacks. The same goes if you go out at a restaurant. Take your phone out and just snap a picture of it. If you find yourself, not having time to do it throughout the day, just take your pictures, and at the end of the night, you can go back and write it all down. You need to go into as much detail as possible without making it complicated. So say, for instance, if you have an apple, don't worry about trying to figure out, I had an apple that was about 75 grams. You know the difference between a large, a medium, and a small apple. The smaller apples are going to be like what they give the kids at school. The large apples, if you go to Kroger and look in the produce section, are the ones that look like they're on steroids. The medium apple are somewhere in between. Just use common sense. Look at the fruit. Same for bananas. You've seen small bananas and you've seen the big kahunas. You know the difference between a small and a large banana. No one cares which size you eat, but just track it. Because what getting on that scale is going to tell you was, do these foods help me towards my weight loss goal? That's why you're getting on the scale every day, for information. You don't have to share your numbers. All you need to do is be aware of your numbers, because you can't find out if you're losing weight if you don't know what's happening to your body day in and day out. You're not going to lose 20 pounds in one day. It's going to happen steadily over many days. But you won't know if the foods that you're eating are contributing to that, or are they hurting that. Which is why To Be Mindset allows a lot of customization for your body. Because whereas I may be telling you you only need 1 piece of cheese, you may get on the scale and find out that second piece of cheese had absolutely no impact in my weight loss. Or you may have been thinking this whole time, I have got to cut out ranch dressing. Ranch dressing is my absolute favorite. And now I'm starting this freaking plan and I can never have ranch dressing again. Put it on your salad. If you notice you lose weight, keep putting it on your salad. Obviously, ranch dressing for you is not causing you to not see results. So again, don't start off thinking restrictive, can't have, can't do, what I can't. Following the portions that we've outlined in the program, beginning with the 16 ounces of water first, getting on the scale and tracking your weight, you're basically starting at a clean slate. As long as you remain in those guidelines and you're drinking your water before each meal, then just track it. And then allow the information that you get from the scale and knowing what you ate that day, let you know if I need to make changes. I can't tell you personally how corn is going to affect your individual digestive system. I can't tell you that by eating an additional serving of corn, you're going to gain weight. Or I can't tell you by not eating it that you're going to lose weight, because I am not as familiar with how your body responds to certain foods. I have a good friend. She does not eat beef. Once she cut beef out of her diet, she can eat as many cakes, cookies, cupcakes as she wants. For some reason, her body tends to digest and metabolize the nutrients off of those foods if she just takes beef out of her diet. It didn't work for me. I cut out the beef, but I'm still eating the cupcakes, still gaining the weight. For me, the biggest thing that helps me feel good and see great results is eating clean. It's not even about not eating meat. It's eating clean. When I stay away from the chemicals and I stay away from the processed and the fast food, I feel differently. That's for me. That could not be your circumstance or your situation, which is why To Be Mindset allows you the flexibility to study your information, study your weight loss, study the foods that you're eating, and figure out the plan that works best for you. So now that we've done, you'll need a tracker. Back on what you need. You will need a scale. Does not have to be a Bluetooth. Sorry, had a call coming in. It does not have to be a Bluetooth enabled scale. It does not have to be any of that. Just a normal, pull it out your closet from Walmart scale, and that will help you know what your weight is. I recommend putting the scale in a place that you're going to use it every day. I would put mine, well, right now mine is in my bathroom because I keep it right outside the toilet. I get up, I take off all my clothes because I'm going to put on my workout clothes anyway. All I got to do is take off my underwear. Take off my underwear. I hop on the scale. As soon as I get off the toilet, I check my weight. Then I put on my workout clothes and I go push play. So keep it somewhere convenient to you. Maybe that's not your morning routine. Maybe for you, your better morning routine would be put it before the shower. Everybody's going to take everything off before they get in the shower. So right before you step in, while you're waiting on the water to warm up, step on the scale first, snap a photo, and hop on in the shower. Again, it doesn't matter as long as you're doing it at the same time every day. You will see results. Or you will see numbers that will help you know if what you're doing is going to gain results or not. The third thing that you're going to need is your meals. You need to have a designated meal plan set out for the week. You need to know what your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, your snacks, your go-tos are going to be. First thing is clean out your pantry. Get rid of, if it's not there, you can't eat it. Doesn't matter what you paid for it. It's going to cost you more in the depression and the loss of self-esteem and the getting off track when you go reach for these things than it will the $2 or $3 that you spent purchasing them in the first place. Throw it out. You don't need it. It's only going to derail your results because the temptation is there. If it's not there, you can't eat what's not there. I cannot go in my pantry right now and eat a chocolate chip cookie. I don't have a chocolate chip cookie. I won't be buying a chocolate chip cookie. Do I want one? Of course. Who wouldn't? Put a little ice cream in the middle, throw another cookie on top. You have the perfect sandwich. But I don't have those things, so I can't eat those things. So first, clean out your pantry. Clean it out. If it's something in there that is not going to help you see results and you know that it's not, just get rid of it. Another thing as far as maintaining your kitchen is also if you buy produce, this is a big, big no-no with any plant. Do not go to the store, buy a cucumber, and put your cucumber in the produce section of your refrigerator because you're not going to eat it in its whole form and you're not going to cook it in its whole form. 9 times out of 9, you're going to either slice or cube that cucumber before you use it. Go ahead and do the work because what's going to happen is 2 weeks from now, you're going to look in that drawer and that same moldy cucumber is going to be sitting there fit to be thrown in the garbage can. Or you're going to come home and be like, oh my God, I got to cook dinner tonight. Now I got to go chop. Now go get all this ready. You're not going to do it. Third, you're going to be looking for a snack because we all do. We open the refrigerator 7 times a day thinking that stuff is going to magically be in there that wasn't in there the last time we checked. We do the same thing with the pantry. We go in the pantry, we open the door, and we're magically hoping that the food that wasn't there when we just checked the pantry an hour ago is going to magically show up. Go ahead and fix your cucumbers. That way, when you open the fridge and you see it's a mind thing, it is all back to your mind. You open the door of the refrigerator and you see your hard work put into these chopped tomatoes and chopped onions and chopped bell peppers and these little containers of snack peas and these small zucchinis and these small cucumbers. You're going to just grab a bag and go. And who cares? Eat. You can eat a head of lettuce or a whole bell pepper, if that's what you, and not feel guilty about it because you're still crunching. If you got to have a crunchy snack while you're watching TV, go get you some bell peppers and sit on the couch and have at it. You know, you're still crunching, you're still eating, but you're not getting a lot of calories. You're getting a lot of fiber, and you're contributing instead of hurting your weight loss goals. So go ahead, don't put the fruit up. Do not go put the strawberries in the container. Section them out in the way that you're going to eat them, wash them, slice them, and prepare them so that they're ready for you to eat. Because I can't even count on my hands and toes the times that I bought containers of strawberries and actually left them in the container and had to ditch the whole thing. Because, you know, as soon as one in the batch goes bad, all those around it go bad. And now you're just wasting money. If you're going to eat it, prepare it like you're going to eat it. Go ahead and take them out. That is what meal prepping is about. It's not about having these funny containers and everything looks good and everything's just grab and go. It's about making things convenient. It's about prepping your food. If you're going to cook onions, slice them. But you're going to put a whole onion in. There's nothing you can do with a whole onion in the produce. You can't even put them in stew. You still have to slice them at least in half. Get all that skin off of them. So don't even set yourself up for failure by putting them in there. That's not how you're going to use them. If you're going to use lemons, slice them up. This is not a Beachbody thing. This is a totally Jamie thing. I 100% believe that lemon water helps enhance weight loss results. I don't know if it's the acidity in the lemon and it just gives it more flavor so you drink more, but I am a huge proponent in drinking lemon water. When I first began my weight loss journey, I didn't drink just plain water. I bought a 6 thing of lemon and I sat there and I chopped them up, and every day I would put 2 slices in my water and I went to work, and it made me not only drink more water, but it also sent me to the bathroom. So I felt like I was flushing my system out more regularly. I don't know the science behind it. It's just a trick of the trade that I have. I think the lemon water works. Another thing that I think works, again, I don't know the tricks of the trade about it. I actually got this from another coach in our business, Artina Marie. Every morning on an empty stomach, she drinks, I think it's apple cider vinegar, ginger, lemon, and a pack of Emergency. I've seen people shoot it. They'll just put it all in a little cup and just throw it back, rinse it down with some water. Again, I don't know the science of it, but it just leaves me feeling lighter. It leaves me feeling fresher, and it cleans me out. You're going to go to the bathroom. You're not going to shit. Well, you might, but you're definitely going to have to pee. So don't go do your apple cider vinegar cocktail and think you're going to take a 2-hour road trip, because, honey, let me tell you, within about 30 minutes, your system is going to tell you you need to pull over and go relieve yourself. So those are just 2 little bonus freebies. Take them, you know, with a grain of salt, or feel free to jump on the bandwagon. But those are 2 things that I have noticed for me and my body that have really helped enhance my weight loss results, was the lemon water and the apple cider vinegar ginger cocktail. So now we've got our tracker sheet. We have our meal plan. We have our veggies. We've prepped our meals. The next bonus that I want to give you is exercise. Everyone knows that you lose weight if you work out. The way you keep weight off is you pair it with a nutrition, because you cannot, I don't care how many times you go to the gym. We've all been. If you eat 500 calories and you only burning off 100, you're really not making any progress. Or if you go to the gym, you may wake up, you may walk 7 miles, you may go burn 1,000 calories on the elliptical machine, but then if you go out to eat that night and you have 2,000 calories, you had a beer, you had a burger, you had some french fries and a piece of cake, that's gone. You can hang that up as a nice to have. Now, you might not have gained anything, but you definitely did not attribute to your weight loss. And you're probably going to be left feeling sick and bloated just because you probably had a lot more chemicals and natural food, and you've had a lot more sodium. So I highly recommend, this may not work for everyone. Another of my bonus tips is a workout program. We have so many different programs on BOD. It is unreal. If you can't find something to do on BOD, it's because you don't want to do BOD. You can do BOD at the gym. You can do BOD at home. You can do it in the, outside in your garden, wherever you feel comfortable doing it, you can do it. The reason I support these programs is because I have done a DIY program myself, and it's kind of like you're doing a lot of work, but what are your goals? How are you tracking it? How do you know? I've gone to the gym. I've gotten on the treadmill for 30 minutes. I went over to the weight section and did like 5. You will not believe the time I have spent. I could go show you my journals where I have wrote out, okay, today I'm going to do 25 push-ups, 25 squats, 25 arm bends, 25. And at the end of the day, it's kind of like, okay, Jamie, what muscle group did you use? What are you working towards? Are you working arms? Are you working abs? Are you working butt? And that worked for me for about a week. But then having to be creative and keep coming up with stuff to do so I didn't get burnt out and just trying to put it around, it didn't work for the long term. It worked in the minor leagues, but for the long, consistent weight lifestyle kind of change, that didn't work for me. What worked for me was logging into BOD and finding a program that has a calendar. Every day, I check off, I don't know if you follow my stories, but every day, right now I'm doing 80-day obsession. I'm halfway through day 50, turn up in the club. I've got 30 more days left, and then I will be starting Morning Meltdown 100. The calendar I'm doing today has 80 days on it. It's a mind thing. It all starts right here. I am fueled by, I got to check off another day. I got to check off another day. I actually considered quitting 80-day obsession and just flipping to Morning Meltdown because that's what everyone else was doing, and it was the hype and it was new. But I was like, I made a commitment to myself also at the beginning of these 80 days that I was going to finish this 80-day program. Granted, the workouts are an hour long, so it is a full-fledged commitment. However, I know exactly day by day. I know what program I'm going to do. I know exactly how long it's going to last. I know what muscle groups I'm going to work. We even have tracker sheets so you can put in, I fill it out every day. I fill in the weight sizes that I use, whether I use the heavy, light, or medium resistance band when I was working out. So I'm able to track my results. I can tell you right now what size weights I used on day 1 versus right now what weights I'm using on day 50 because I'm tracking my results. I can see that I am getting stronger because I didn't use an 8 because it was easy. Hell, I used an 8 because that 8 was heavy. If I could have lifted a 10, then I would have done a 10. I didn't just start. I don't have time to waste. When I get up in the morning and I work out, I want it to count. I want it to matter. I'm not just sitting on the couch letting this video roll. That's not going to help me. When I'm sweating and my heart rate is up and that's what's going to help change me. So I can go right now and tell you, oh, well, shoot, in week 2, when I did this, I could only lift a 15. Hell, I just did a 25. Go me. Doesn't matter. I see that I'm getting stronger. And the only way I know that is because I've tracked my results along the way, which is the same thing you will see. Like I say, 20 pounds isn't lost overnight. Focus on 2. Lose the first. You can't lose 20 till you lose 2. So let's lose 2 together. Let's start this strong. Let's commit. Let's not give up. I'm on a pathway to 40. I will be 40 in less than 2 years, and I am determined. Let me show you. I am wearing it right now. We are going to sweat down this belly because I am going to be one of these people that is going to be able to wear her crop top and not feel embarrassed or worried about what people say about me. I'm going to feel confident because I know I worked my ass off to get these results. And either you can look and like it or you can turn away and not. That's on you. But I feel good because I know that I can do this. It's not like I'm having to pay out money I don't have. All I'm having to do is do work that I don't want to do. And that's really no excuse. If your only thing that's holding you back from hitting your goals is laziness, then that's really not an excuse. A lot of things in our life we can't get because we're not physically able or we're not financially. I can't go buy a Tesla. I can't go buy it. I love one. Can't go buy it. I can't go buy a Range Rover. I don't have the money. I can't go buy a condo in Midtown. I don't have the money. But I can get my ass up off that couch and push play on that workout and get benefits immediately. There's nothing in my way. There's nothing stopping me but me. I was talking to my sister. I got to put her on blast. Talking to my sister this morning. And I told her, I said, look, it's August. It is August. By the time your birthday rolls around in February, you could have, without blinking your eye, have lost 50 pounds. You're going to eat food anyway. Why not just eat healthy food that's going to contribute to your weight loss? It's going to happen. Lord willing, and you continue to live, your birthday is going to come. Why not set that as a goal? Maybe you don't have a wedding to look forward to. Maybe you don't have, a bridal shower or something where you're going to be in a ball gown. But you're turning a year older. The time is going to pass. Why not make a difference when you can, when everything you need is right there and all you got to do is get up and do it? It's not hard. It's not hard. This is not hard. Having to take care of 6 kids on a part-time job is hard. This is not hard. This is just a matter of getting up and doing it. Just do it. Don't even think about it. Don't, like right now, I know Tuesday's workout is 1 hour and 15 minutes. guess what, boo? You got to do Mondays before you even set yourself up to fail on Tuesday. Let's just focus on Monday and what you got to do Monday or what you got to do today. Don't get so forward looking into, oh my God, I got to lose these 50 pounds by my birthday. No, honey, you got to lose 2 because you can't lose the 50 until you lose the 2. So let's just, all of us, because I'm on the same plan, because I told you this right here, we got something brewing. We got something brewing up here. Stay tuned, because when I go to Scotland, it may be cold as ice, but I'm going to be getting up that morning, putting on a little crock top, doing a little run around the stones, come back and get, these are things I can see. These are things that I can visualize. It's going to motivate me. A lot of people say, I don't have any motivation. You know, I don't have any kids to get motivated for. I don't have a big event coming up to get motivated for. I don't have a husband to get motivate for yourself. Imagine what you could look like going in the grocery store, or what you could feel like walking the mall. You could actually hold your head up high with confidence when you step out that dressing room and be like, damn, girl, this looks good. Let me go try on another size without being discouraged, because life is going to go on. Life is, and it's up to you how you decide to fix your mindset to live it. So off that soapbox, that ain't what we was here for. So we did everything that we need to succeed in the program. Try to get you a workout program. I don't care if you have to go to YouTube and print out a 30-day workout program. Just find it, commit to it, and make yourself do it every day. Know what you're going to do before you go. Don't leave it up to chance. Go ahead and prepare. Just like we're not leaving our food up to chance, don't leave our fitness up to chance. And the last thing I wanted to come back and talk about was personal development. I know that I preached and preached and preached on personal development. But this journey, y'all, is not going to be easy. This journey, it's a change. It's a completely different change of how you think, how you feel, how you react. It's your habit. You're developing new. It's hard. And it's going to be harder up here than it's going to be physically doing it. Because first you have to get your mindset right to even get up and go in that kitchen before you can start chopping or start buying or anything else. So that is why we as a company stress on personal development, because it's going to get hard. You're going to want to give up. I'm not going to tell you, oh, this will be the easiest. No, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. It's going to cause you to probably get frustrated and get, be like, you know what? 4 days in a row, this scale has gone up. I'm over this shit. I've been chopping vegetables for 2 damn weeks. And that's why you need personal development. You need personal development to help you, and you have to find the thing that works for you. I can't give you a book because I don't know the season of life that you are in. I don't know what your struggles are. I don't know what you need motivation and development and growth about. Look out. There are millions of podcasts, books, radio stations. I'm not talking gossip. Nobody has time for that, because gossip is not going to get anybody anywhere in life. I'm talking about things like when you go to church and you hear a sermon, and that moment when something that he says turns a switch in your brain, and where you came in feeling lost and hopeless, and you couldn't see, something flipped and you saw clarity. Something flipped and you felt confident. Something flipped and you felt just a little bit more motivation. You were just, it's like a little fire just lit up in you. Find something that's gonna crank that fire up in you, that's going to say, you know what? I wanted to give up on myself, but I listened to Gary Vee, and he told me to get up off my butt, and I did it. Find you 2 or 3. I went through I went through a phase where I felt like I wasn't a good enough mother. I went through a phase where I felt like I wasn't a good enough wife. I went through a phase where I felt like I didn't fit in at work, or I didn't fit in life. So there's all kinds of different seasons that you're going to go through your life. So one story or one person or one podcast or one song, it's like music. You're in a certain season, that song will get you either ready to whoop some butt or to take some names. You get in another season of your life, you have a different tune. Then you get in another season of your life and you have a different tune. The same thing is with personal development. Find something that speaks to you. Doesn't matter if it's the popular. If it helps you, it's on the top of the billboard. It does not matter if it's who everybody is. It don't even matter if nobody's ever even heard of them. It don't matter if you go to YouTube and you find a person with 1 follower and it's you and you love it to death. If it is helping you, then it's the top of the billboard. So that's all I got to say, since I done went on 3 or 4 different soapboxes during this call. I did want to share, I have sort of put together me kind of a meal plan for this week. I hope you all have done the same. I am going to go to Aldi's and pick up all the vegetables. I'll be chopping tomorrow. I'm going to share some videos of me prepping some meals. I got to go buy me some more bags because I'm out of bags. If you don't have something to store it in, get you something to store it in. Again, don't look at it as money wasted. It's an investment. All of this is an investment. You got to give to get. You got to give time. You got to give sacrifice. You got to give work. It doesn't have nothing matter. You can't wish it into existence. It doesn't work. Even if you want surgery, honey, you still got to work. You got to recover and you got to pay for it. So there is work to be done. It's gonna, either way you go, it's gonna require work. So I have full faith and confidence. I cannot wait to see my results. I cannot wait to see your results, because this is really the first time that I guess you could say I'm gonna follow this nutrition I can do a weight loss program with my eyes closed. Nutrition is where I struggle. So I am excited for the first time to commit this month, the month of August, to Be Mindset. I've always heard about it, never really followed it through, to see what kind of results I can get with the program. I'm excited to see your results. Again, if you don't feel comfortable posting them, don't. I'm waiting on your 10-pound loss. I'm waiting on your 5-pound loss. That's when I'll be like, hey, girl, send me them photos. We got to share this with the world. We got to let them know what we're doing so we can get some more people in to do it with us. Because that is what I believe God gifted me with, this love for fitness, is to share it with other people to help them. He didn't want me to get fit just so I can be fit and stay fit. He wanted to bless me with something so that I can go out and be a blessing to others. So, on another soapbox. So, I'm looking forward to everybody's results. I have full faith, confidence that we will succeed. We will get there. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be challenging you along the way. I'm going to be asking you to respond back. I need you to feedback. That is also a part of tracking your results, being a participant in your plan. I'm counting on you. I want you to count on me. I'm holding you accountable. I want you to hold me accountable. And together, we are going to succeed. Hashtag succeed together. So I am going to open the call. I meant the mute button.